Some Doctor Who fans are against the idea of a female Doctor, but I believe it won't be that much of an issue. Instead, I foresee other issues, so here's 5 things Chris Chibnall should take into consideration when planning out his series. Number 1. Slow down the show's pacing. So here's the example I'm going to use to try and prove my point. In Face the Raven, Clara dies, but only 2 episodes later she is resurrected. Wouldn't it be more dramatic if the 14th Doctor struggled with the loss of Clara for more than just a couple of episodes? And don't give me that crap about it being 4.5 billion years later, because we all know that Moffat just likes to throw out big numbers in a vain attempt to make it seem like things are much bigger than they actually are. Number 2. Stop using Gallifrey. The Doctor is at his best when he flies in, saves the day, then flies off again. And the stories featuring Gallifrey seem to forget that, as we get bogged down in an overcomplicated storyline that makes less sense the more you analyse it. Number 3. Companions from modern day Earth who die, but not really, and just so happen to be the most important being in the universe. That is until the next modern day human who dies but not really comes along. Every regular companion in New Who has been from modern day Earth. Now, I'm not saying they have to pick up a Silurian or an Ice Warrior as a companion, but what about someone from Earth's past? Someone who could be taken to the present day and experience the wonders of the modern world. This could work the other way too, as it could show us the flaws our world currently has. Also, give us a companion that isn't the most important thing in the universe. Let's take a look at all the companions from New Who. Rose Tyler absorbed the life force of the TARDIS and became the most important thing in the universe. Did she die? Not really, but she kind of did, as she was declared dead due to the Battle of Canary Wharf. Jack Harkness, killed by the Daleks but became immortal. Mickey Smith, remained normal. Martha Jones, remained normal. Donna Noble, became part Time Lord but her memory was wiped, which in the world of Doctor Who means she died because they couldn't have a companion really die. Amy Pond, she was normal until she gave birth to a Time Lord. Rory Williams, erased from time, came back as plastic, then became human again when the Doctor rebooted the universe. River Song, despite having human parents, she was born a Time Lord who was manipulated into trying to kill the Doctor. Clara Oswald jumped into the Doctor's time stream and created hundreds, if not thousands of versions of herself. Not to mention she was somehow rescued from the Doctor's time stream, then killed, before finally coming back to life despite having no pulse. Nardole was rebuilt by the Doctor after having his head cut off, so I'm guessing he's sort of a cyborg, which kind of makes him immortal. Bill Potts was normal, and I actually didn't mind her becoming a Cyberman. It was what happened afterwards that bothered me. A puddle with feelings used love to save Bill from spending the rest of her days as a robot. And that right there is the most ridiculous sentence ever. Number 4. Use the Daleks wisely. In case you didn't know, there's a stipulation with Terry Nation's estate, which means the Daleks must appear at least once in every series, which is why some Dalek episodes aren't that good. But unusually for me, I'm going to praise Stephen Moffat, as their use in the pilot was a brilliant way to use the Daleks without actually using them. And number 5, don't make the Doctor's new gender a big deal. So you've got one side saying they're not going to watch Doctor Who because the Doctor's sudden sex change is pandering to the social justice warriors. Then you've got the other side saying that those who aren't going to watch it from now on are not real fans of the show because it's been stated in the past that Time Lords can change genders. Am I the only one thinking, how can both sides be so wrong, yet each have valid points? The best way the BBC can avoid stoking the flames of this fire is to have the new Doctor make 1 or 2 comments about it and then move on.